I grew my Instagram from 0 to 16,000 followers in 90 days, and in this video, I'll show you exactly how I did it and how you can do it yourself. But before I get into everything, let me tell you about myself in 30 seconds. My name is Sam. I grew up in Florida. I've been editing since I was 14, trying to become the next Quentin Tarantino. I graduated high school, I went to film school, realized it wasn't for me, dropped out and started dropshipping and got a full-time job working at a restaurant. I failed for a year and a half, started SaaS, gave it a shot for 2 weeks, and then decided to quit my job to document my progress on Instagram because nothing was working for me. So I realized that the only thing that I did know how to do was pick up a camera and record. So I went all in and decided to post for 90 days straight, learning how to start an SMMA agency, and 3 months later I grew to over 16,000 followers. Now enough about me. Let's get into the specifics on how I was able to achieve this in such little time. First things first, creating a personal brand is not an overnight success. I started my YouTube a year and a half ago and I'm sitting around 3,000 subscribers, so don't expect to become the next Mr. Beast. Everything takes time and you have to become very consistent to see any results. However, consistency can only take you so far, because you need to have the right skills in place to go viral. As we all know, branding is the best way to get people to buy something. You can either go to Walmart and pick up an off-brand of Yeezys, or actually spend $300 on the real pair of shoes. But why do so many people buy the more expensive version, even though it's the same exact product? Because of branding. This is how Mr. Beast created Feastables and Logan Paul created Prime. They're both YouTube kids and now have billion-dollar companies. This is why it's so important to create a social media presence and to actually brand yourself. But more specifically, why should you make a social media? I really can't answer that question for you because you have to figure that out for yourself. But just ask a couple questions to yourself, figure out what you're good at, what skills are you best at, what do you love talking about, and are these skills actually wanted to be learned by others? Or you can make an OnlyFans and sell feet pics online. But it comes down to deciding what you want to make videos about. And most importantly, how are you perceived by others? My good friend and mentor Kieran Rawson made close to $50,000 in 2 months of launching his paid coaching program. And I have tripled the following and can barely make ends meet. But the only difference between me and him was how he was perceived. He is an expert in the SMMA niche and made content revolving around those touchy subjects. I made videos documenting my progress as a complete beginner, so I attracted a different audience. So whatever you do not make the same mistake as I did. You want to attract the right audience to your social media page. So now that you have a game plan of what you want to create and who do you want to become, how do you do it? So the first thing is research. I'm gonna go into my computer and show you guys step by step exactly how I do my research for not only my YouTube, but my Instagram as well. This way I can make logical, data-driven decisions before I even get into scripting and even making the video at all. It's important that you make videos that people actually wanna watch. So it's super important that you actually look and see what's working on YouTube and see what's not working and make decisions from there. So let me show you my computer. So the first thing you wanna do is go to YouTube. I'm just gonna type in SMMA. Basically what I'm gonna do is to search through the filters at the very top. I like figuring out what videos came out like this week or this month. So like right now, Dylan Wilson is massive in the SMMA niche. So if I go ahead and click on his channel, you can go ahead and look through all of his videos, go to click videos, click most popular, and you'll see the videos that have performed the best on his channel. And you can go ahead and basically watch those, study those, and mimic those videos. Now, I'm not saying completely copy the videos because you don't want to do that. You just want to see what's working. So I would just use a kind of like a similar title, if not the same title, use a similar thumbnail and just kind of make the content similar, but just have your own unique style. Now you could also kind of create a spreadsheet and just track all of the videos to figure out, which ones are performing the best across a bunch of different channels. Or you can use a software called VidIQ. It's not the sponsor of today's video. I just really enjoy their product and I use it for myself, and it's been helping my YouTube out extremely well. And so basically what this software is going to do is you could look up keywords. So like, for example, in the SMMA niche, I'm looking up keywords that perform very well. So SMMA is a low competition keyword. And then there's a bunch of other keywords as well that you could look through and basically use this as your title and then SEO optimize it for your description. For this video here, his title is How to Cold Email to Get Clients in 2024. Cold email, clients, like those are some keywords that we can use. So I can come right to VidIQ, type in cold email. This one is a really good keyword, low competition, high search volume. That's what you're looking for. Another thing that's really cool as well is if you look down, you can see top trending videos for SMMA, and you can sift through the bottom and just look through here to see kind of what videos are working the best. So if you are interested in VidIQ, I do have a link in the description where you can go ahead and test VidIQ for yourself. But that being said, let's get into how I actually make my thumbnails. So how do you make high quality thumbnails that people actually want to click on? Well, like I said before, you want to take inspiration. For example, the thumbnail that you guys clicked on for this video was inspired by Alex Ramosi and Dakota Robertson's video, both using the red circle with the 0 followers backed by a hand holding up a phone. As you see, I didn't copy the thumbnail, I just took elements from a winning thumbnail and used it for my own. If this is just starting to click in your head now, the key with content is repurposing videos that previously went viral. Until you're big enough like Mr. Beast, don't reinvent the wheel, just do what's already working, and I promise you will grow. But I know you're thinking,
Sam, this is great and all, but this is YouTube. You said you were gonna help me create a following on Instagram.
Well, there's a 2-step formula to creating a brand: long-form videos and short-form content. Both are extremely crucial. Instagram is a short-form game and essentially is a way to do outreach to get your name out there. However, YouTube is the driving factor. That's how people learn from you and trust you and get to know you. Do you know that it takes 9 hours for someone to watch your content to feel like they know you? So basically, YouTube is the long-term play. It's a big nurturing goldmine for warm leads. So the plan is different for everyone, but essentially just post short form content to get people to your YouTube channel, where you can then make really informational videos and build trust and rapport. Over time, you will grow a bigger and bigger audience where you can eventually sell a product or a service to your audience. Now, the reason why I got a ton of followers is because of this exact strategy. And obviously, of course, my content. I film professional, I edit professional, and I was extremely consistent. That's it. But I've been perfecting these skills for over 8 years. So that being said, if you want to basically jumpstart your social media and learn one-on-one with me, how I film, how I edit, how I make my thumbnails, and overall my entire content strategy, then send me a DM on Instagram and I'll give you some sauce. But that's all I have today. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.